Oh, you on?
You on? Yeah, come. Let's get it in.
Let me go back to 2 Peter and finish that up. But let's take this the last video. Let me link this down and finish this off in 2 Peter. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 3. And though covetous shall they which fringe words with make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of long time lingereth not, and their damnation stumbleth not. All right?
Bring it out.
It says, for if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into the chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. So what is that talking about? Who's cast down in the chains of darkness? Israelites. We're in the chains of darkness. It's simple and plain. All right?
Slavery's over.
Slavery's over, right? The devil ended.
And then furthermore than that, we're susceptible to sin. What does the scripture say? The scripture say that the creature was made subject to vanity. How were we made subject to vanity? We were put in these bodies, okay? We were put in bodies that are susceptible to sin. All right? Who was it that talked about the law of sin being in his members? That was Paul.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, at the very end of the day, the greatest slavery that there is when the former of all things was put in these chains of darkness. And darkness represents confusion. All right?
That's it, bro. I got it.
This is Isaiah 4, this is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 2. It says, in that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel.
That's right. You see what I'm saying? The branch is going to be beautiful, okay? Right now, that beautification process has started, all right? By us going out on the highways of Bible trying to pull the elect in, we're beautifying the Lord's branches, okay?
It says, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy.
Shall be called holy. What does it mean to be holy? To be separate, all right?
It says, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem.
Among the living. What is that talking about? That's talking about the elect. Them that are written in the book of life, who sin were blotted out. Okay? Lord willing, we be of that number. That's who we're out here talking to.
That's what this word is for.
Right, wherever you may be at.
It said, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment, and by the spirit of burning.
Right. By the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. Okay? Burning, dealing with suffering. Okay? Dealing with the hell that we catching all the time. Judgment, dealing with this word. Okay? Because this word is the ultimate judgment that we're supposed to be meditating on. Okay? We are the, Lord willing, we be of that elect number. We are the governing body. Okay? We are the governing body of the nation of Israel. That's why this word was opened up to us. Okay?
This is James 4 and 8. It says, draw nigh unto the Most High, and he will draw nigh unto you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
That's right. Draw nigh unto the Lord, and the Lord will draw nigh unto you. Showing you what? The Lord is not a wicked power, man. The Lord said, draw nigh unto me, and I will draw nigh unto you. Because as it is written, we're married unto the Lord, for real. Okay? And the Lord loves his people. The Lord is not lasciviousness. Alright? The Lord is not vain. The Lord is not covetous. Alright?
Yahawashi outside is only looking for a few good men. That's straight up. We don't want all Israel right now. All Israel, the majority of Israel is filthy. We're all filthy, really. But the elect is more pure in his eyes. Because while we're doing the will of him,
All right? Right. We out here pushing this word on the highways and byways, man. Among all that hate us. Okay? No matter what nationality they come from, no matter if they male, female, child, it doesn't matter. We pushing this word among all people. Okay? That was the charge that was given to us.
Oh, you go ahead. Good.
All right, it's on 1 Peter 1 and 22. It says, seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently.
That's it. All right? And this right here is a labor of love. That's what you see going on right now. That labor of love. Us pushing this word fervently. Us out here in the cold pouring rain. This is a labor of love, man.
Yep. Done. All right. I got something in 2 Timothy chapter 2, and I saw that verse 1. Go therefore, my son, strong. It says, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahawashi, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses. The same commit thou to a faithful man, who shall be able to teach others also.
Who shall be able to teach others also, okay? How do you think we came into the truth? There were many witnesses that we heard from, all right? When we were out here in our lives, somehow we came across this word. And what happened? The Lord knocked upon that doorpost, man. Okay? That's how the Lord knocked upon the doorpost. He used his servant. He used his prophets.
From that article that I saw.
It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi Hamashiach.
There's a reason why he's called the Lord of hosts. You hear what he said? Read that again.
It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi Hamashiach.
Endure hardness as a good soldier. All right? The Lord is looking, like the brother just got saying, the Lord is only looking for a few good men. And he called us soldiers.
Bring it. Go ahead.
So 2 Timothy 2 and 20. It said, but in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth. And some to honor and some to dishonor.
Some to honor and some to... Who are the vessels to honor? Israel. All right? The ones given the law, statutes, and commandments. Who are the vessels unto dishonor? All you other nations and you damn Edomites. Okay? You so-called white people. You're the bottom of the barrel. Okay? Get that again. Read that one more time.
It's 2 Timothy 2 and 20. It said, but in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth.
God.
And some to honor and some to dishonor.
That's it, man. In a great house. And right now we are in a great house. The earth. Aratisa. All right? We are in a great house. And you know based on a person's actions what vessel they are. If they be unto honor or dishonor, man. And right now, vessels of dishonor rule this world. Okay?
It says, if a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. It says, flee also.
Yeah. Bring that again.
So this is 2 Timothy 2 and 21. It says, if a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor.
Purge himself from what? Sin. All right? These is talking about the transgression of the laws. Wickedness.
It says, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work.
Hold up. Sanctified and meet for the master's use. What is the master's use right now? That's talking about us out here on the highways and byways pushing this truth. Okay? Fishing for the elect. After the fishing is done, what's the master's use? We're going to return the hunters. Okay?
It says, flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart.
Flee from youthful lust. All right? Get out of the world. Okay? Get out of the ways of this world, man. You know? I got something. You say get out of the ways of this world, right? You got to get out of the ways of this world. Yeah, get out of the ways of this wicked ass queendom, man. Queendom, right? Hey, hold on. This coven of harlots, man. Because that's what this is. The Lord said, love not the world, neither the things therein. Okay? But they are polluted. This whole earth is polluted with wickedness, man.
It's Micah chapter 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
That's it. Yeah, that's right there. It will destroy you with the sword destruction, man. All right? Why? Because everything that's put out here is put out here in the world to work to your detriment. Even them that are closest to you, they're meant to work to your detriment. Okay?
Yeah, so it says, rise ye and depart.
Yeah. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, let's talking about the elect of Israel when they're delivered by the chariot to the Most High. They're gonna it says rise ye and depart, but this is not the rest. Talking about America, which you know according to the scriptures is spiritual Babylon. Alright, because America is wicked, it's polluted, and that's why the Most High has been sanctioned and ordained to be destroyed. So it says arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it's polluted, it'll destroy you with a sword, even with a sword destruction. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, if you Israelites try to stay in America, you know what I mean, you're gonna be destroyed. And 2/3 of our people, the wicked Israelites, are gonna be destroyed. They're not gonna receive salvation by the chariots of Yahawashi.
They'll have no salvation, period. By no means will the wicked be saved. The wicked are going to remain here and be burnt up with this place. That's it. All right? So like the brother said, arise ye and depart. That's going to be the call. That's going to be the call that is going to be made to the elect. All right?
This is Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness. Now, right there, that's talking about a woman, but you got 2/3 of Israel is coming with that same spirit, the spirit that effeminate spirit. They wipe their mouth, but they say they've done no evil. They say they've done no wickedness.
And they always doing wickedness, man. They always plotting on how to do something wicked.
He ends up in jail, and he says, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't kill that person. I didn't sell those drugs. Right? I didn't have sex with that person's wife and then got caught, and then and they beat me up, so I had to go get back. I had to go get some revenge. I had to bring my gun and kill him. Jake wiped his mouth. He said, no wickedly.
It says, you got something behind that?
No, I was going to just give a little testimony, right? My woman, her nephew was murdered or whatever, right? And we went to I just went there, you know, as moral support, whatever, and I just, you know, being in the truth, here what Jake says. This Jake, he was like, he didn't actually physically shoot the dude, but he was a getaway driver. So, you know, they give everybody a chance to speak. So it's like he stood up and made a statement. And he basically was saying that, you know, like Esau, he read down, like, you know, they did like wiretap, they did surveillance or whatever on him, and they had it documented like what he physically said, and he was all like, oh, you know, I sell weed, I don't want to get a job. You know what I mean? I make more money not having a job, all this shit, but I sell exotic weed and all this shit. And I'm just like sitting there like, yo, did this nigga really say that shit? You know what I mean? And he's like, but then he stands up and tries to make it like he's innocent. But nigga, you was selling weed, and why the fuck are you around somebody, a person's getaway driver that's gonna fucking shoot somebody because they fought somebody, they lost, and then you gonna go back and fucking see them and start shooting? Like, how do you justify that? You know what I mean?
But that's why the scriptures even tell you that our people's deeds have overpassed the wicked, man. We've become more wicked than the wicked. Because look how we do our own people, man. That's sad.
I got something for you to back that up. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have not understanding.
None understanding, okay?
They are wise to do evil.
They are wise to do evil. They're wise to do all kind of wickedness.
They're wise to cook up a pack and sell it to their own people, man.
Right.
All right? They're wise to rob their own brother, man. They run up on you. You ain't got nothing, right? But then they want to rob you. What the hell is the sense of that? This person is broke as you. How the hell you gonna get something out of me? You see? It says, but to do good, they have no understanding. But to do good, they have no understanding. Y'all have no light. They can't see. They're dark, blind. The truth is not in them. So, go ahead, Salah.
And then they'll use their condition as an excuse for their wickedness. That's the part I really hate about Jake, man.
You know we in a low state. They say you know we in a low state. You know we ain't got nothing in our house. Well, we can go get a goddamn job instead of robbing your brother, man.
Exactly.
You see? All right. Stop being wicked, man. Everything they want to. Selling drugs is the main thing in Jake's neighborhood, man. You go out, you see a nigga been out there standing on the block all day long, hustling, man. Why? Because he has no knowledge to do good. All he has is knowledge of is to do evil, man. Do something wicked.
See, and here's the fucked up part about what you said right there, right? When it comes to being productive in your community, right? It's not talking about building up Esau's kingdom for the sake of building it up. It's talking about being productive for your own sake. Okay? We're in captivity in here, man. We're in slavery here. We got to do what we have to do to survive this slavery. Remember, what does the scripture say in the book of Deuteronomy? It said that we would serve these other nations. Wood and stone. We would serve these in hunger and nakedness and want of all things and in thirst, man.
So everything we get, we got to go to Esau.
We got to.
You know?
Even our so-called businesses. No, even the so-called businesses that we own. If we gotta go to Esau for an EIN number. What's an EIN? Okay?
How Jake get the drugs that he sells? Jake get the drugs from who? The so-called white man. So that's how Jake get the drugs. Nigga, you don't distribute the drugs yourself. Exactly. That's what Jake thinks. Jake goes, man, listen here, man, we just got to do business, okay, on the block. Nigga, how'd you get that business? Selling the so-called white man's drugs.
And
Killing to your people.
And then what's worse, a Bentley that's the so-called white man's vehicle.
You want to be like them, man. Shit is crazy, man. Our people are gone, man.
For one of all things. Everything we want, we gotta go to Esau for, man. Even the food we eat, we gotta go to Esau for. And you just get slick, we can plant our own food. Where you get the seeds from? Esau.
Yo, everything we want, taking this first, right?
There's only one thing we ain't gotta go to Esau for, or that he can't provide. And that's salvation and faith.
Said that right, man.
If we gonna do for Yahawashi outside.
Said that right. Exactly.
So Zechariah 2:7, it says, deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Yeah, it says, deliver thyself, O Zion. And Zion, coming from the Hebrew word Zayawah, which means monument. And that's referring to the nation of Israel. So it says, deliver thyself, O Zion, and dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. This isn't the original Babylon. This is the offspring, the daughter of Babylon, which comes from the Hebrew word for ball, which means confusion. All right, so the Most High is telling us to deliver thyself, O Zion, and dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. How do we deliver ourselves? By taking heed, fearing the Most High, coming back to Him, and doing what we need to do to receive salvation, according to the scriptures.
A lot of people don't even know that this is Babylon, man. This is that mystery Babylon that's talked about in the Bible. That's why the Bible's a mystery. And only the prophets can discern and break it down. Not all people can just go and read the Bible and say, oh, well, this is what it's talking. No. The Spirit of Yahawah sitting outside to be dealing with you first and foremost for you to get it. Because if you can't get it, it's going to be like words on a page. That's all it's going to be. With no meaning to you. You see?
Hey, when Moses was sanctioned to do the work, who sanctioned Moses to do what he had to do? The Most High. Right? The Lord gave him the Spirit to do what he had to do. The Lord gave John on the island of Patmos the Spirit to see them revelations. Okay?
He's seen those visions in basically a 3D form, man. If you can say that, you know, perceive it. Yeah, and if you can perceive it, you know. Got any more?
I guess Revelation 11:1. I mean, it's like Revelation 11:3. So I started verse 3. It says, "And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth."
Judah and Jerusalem. Alright? Judah and Jerusalem, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. Those are the 2 witnesses spoken of there, alright? And what did the scripture also say? That we would prophesy
In sackcloth.
in sackcloth, alright? We're being in a low state. These garments right here, they're of sackcloth, okay? And it also represents our position in the world. Okay? What does sackcloth normally want to represent? A low state. Okay? A state of mourning.
We're in mourning.
It says, "These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the power of the earth." It said, "These are the 2 olive trees." It said, "These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the power of the earth." And like the brother said, you know, this is going back to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, you know, because and it says, verse 5, it says, "And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed."
Read that one more time. That
It
one
says,
last part.
"And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed."
But hey, but did not the scriptures tell you in the book of in that same book of Revelation? What did the scripture say? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Okay? So in that very same manner, you devils and all you other nations that had a hand in our captivity and our hurt, you're going to be given that same recompense. You're going to be given that same position. Okay?
I'll back that up. I thought the scripture would back that up.
And real quick, like the scripture talking about fire proceeding out of our mouth, if they hurt us, this is that fire. The scriptures. Okay?
Yep. Yeah, this right here. This is because Esau, what you say about Esau? Esau's going to be put to death, right? For all the things that he done, all the atrocities that he committed to us, right? So here it is. Yeah. Exodus 21. Exodus 21 and 16. It says, "And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his head, he shall surely be put to death." And the so-called white man is going to be put to death, man. He stole us against our own will. The transatlantic slave trade. The Sahara slave trade. Trans-Saharan, you know? So all those things that he's done, he brought us over here against our will, man. He's going to pay for that. And by him paying for that, he's going into captivity.
All right. Hey, what did the scripture say? The cup which she had filled, filter a double.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
It is a righteous thing with the Lord to recompense tribulation unto them that trust. Is that not the scripture?
That is the scripture.
Okay.
That is the scripture. Yep.
And it says, if he be found in his hand, and he still have us in captivity to this day, he still haven't let us go.
God, he still haven't let us go. We're still here.
That's right.
We haven't left.
Still building up his kingdom.
God.
Still being oppressed.
Right. God.
Still being killed.
I got that to back you up right here.
And bring it out there.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast, they refused to let them go.
And to this day, like the brother just got done saying, we're still in captivity in this setup, man. All right? We still in captivity here. We're still in slavery here. No chariots have come to beam us up yet, man. We're still in captivity here.
God. We're still in captivity here.
We gotta pay taxes here. We gotta work under these devils. We're not allowed to own no businesses. We can't grow our own crops. We can't get our own water. We can't make our own houses. Everything we gotta do, we gotta go through these devils for.
Right. Even all these nations that's supposed to be Israelite nations that are so-called independent from all the West Indian islands to all these like the brother made a point. The word Dominica from the Dominican Republic.
It means a government.
It means simply means a government. Okay. When you really look at it, all these so-called
Sunday government.
Kind. All these so-called independent nations, they're still tributaries to Esau.
Also in Dominican, that goes back to a Latin word, Don Cain, which means loyal house dog.
Loyal house dog. Exactly.
Well, I got something else. I got something else for you. This is the Luke chapter 3, verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject unto payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
That's it.
See? So we still in captivity, man.
Right.
It ain't changed. You see? And why do we go into captivity? Let's back it up. Let's go even further. Chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
That's it.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High.
That's it, man. That's why we're in this condition. That's why the Lord right now set the bastard us up over us, all right? But our punishment is getting ready to finally be finished. You know what I'm saying? We're at the last leg of our captivity. Somebody grab the book of Psalms, the 37th chapter and the 32nd verse. You have a scripture out? Bring that scripture out real quick. Hold that.
This is Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
To him will I give power over the nations. Who they're talking about? The elect, once again. All right?
It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
And that's mainly what that rod of iron is going to be for. To break our enemies to shivers, man. All right?
And hold that which is fast is talking about holding these scriptures. It's knowledge.
That's
It's
right.
truth. You see? Go ahead.
It says, even as I receive of my Father.
So we're gonna get everything that Yahawashi got.
All right. Then they said we were going to be joint heirs with Yahawah. We were going to be heirs with Yahawah, joint heirs with Yahawashi.
So Revelation 14 and 12. It says, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahawah and the faith of Yahawashi.
Listen, I thought you had more. Oh, okay. Go back and read that again.
It's Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. It says, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahawah and the faith of Yahawashi.
God, here are the patience of the saints, man. This is what we're waiting for. We're waiting to be delivered out of this captivity, man. We're waiting to be beamed up in them chariots. We're waiting to be rid of this wicked ass queendom, man. We're waiting to be freed from this devil. Okay?
One more scripture. Yeah, one more.
Psalms 32, 37 and 32. The wicked watches the righteous and seeketh to slay him.
Every day. Okay? The wicked. Read that again.
The wicked watches the righteous and seeketh to slay him.
Exactly. Hey, but what does the scripture say? Alright? The scriptures say that because his anger is there perpetually against his brother, the Lord would not have mercy on him. Esau. Okay? So this is what we're patiently waiting to be delivered from, man. That perpetual hatred from Esau. Okay?
Verse 33. Yahawah will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged.
That's it.
And with that, we're going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahawah,
Hashem, Yahawashi.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.